she's so fine. Hell of a ride, blows my mind. Hell of a ride, lights my day.
What's good, guys? This story came out on the 20th in an article wrote by People by Katie Campion, and I want to thank my friend Marie722 for sending it to me. Pregnant mother dies after being shot while in her car as bystander to Brawl. That's a picture of 27-year-old Tameka Haynes. Beautiful young lady. Beautiful. A pregnant mother was killed Tuesday after being caught in the crossfire of an 8-person gunfight in Hemet, California. The woman, identified by family as 27-year-old Tameka Haynes, was airlifted to a trauma center after being shot in the head, but she ultimately died from her injuries, the Hemet Police Department said in a press release. Haynes' family says she was 3 months pregnant with her second child at the time of the shooting. She was also the mother of an 8-year-old son. Quote, she was vibrant, had no judgment, and took everyone in as family. Loved ones wrote in a GoFundMe campaign created for her funeral expenses. She lifted everyone around her with her generosity and a pure heart, end quote. One relative, Stevlyn Sandridge, told KTLA, quote, a piece of us died yesterday with her, end quote. Quote, she has a lot of family, she's very loved, and we don't understand the details or anything, Sandridge said. We don't know anything about why she was killed and why they were shooting into a crowd of innocent people, end quote. Hemet Police said they responded to reports of gunfire around 6 p.m. on Tuesday in the 1200 block of Valencia Avenue. Several women became involved in an altercation, which grew to involve as many as 8 people. At some point, multiple gunshots were fired, authorities said. Upon arrival, officers identified 3 gunshot victims. They also learned that 2 others had made their own way to the local hospital. In addition to Haynes, the other victims on scene were adult males, one with gunshot wounds to his leg and back, and the other with a wound near his elbow. So far, authorities have not said if any arrests were made. They also have not identified a clear motive for the shootings. Absolutely senseless. In her car, minding her own business. So now an 8-year-old doesn't have a mother. Her unborn baby never got to make it into the world. And her family's left without their loved one. I mean, come on. This is so ridiculous. This gun violence has got to stop. Got to stop. It seems like that's the first thing people do these days is pull out a gun and shoot. And I just don't comprehend that. That doesn't... My brain just can't even wrap itself around that thought. So I don't understand that thought process. Regardless, I wished I could have done a better story on her, but there were no other pictures. I only have 2 pictures of her. And that made me sad as well. So I'm going to go to the GoFundMe, and we're going to take a peek at that. So they had a goal of $12,000. So far, they've raised $16,300, which is amazing. And it was just started 2 days ago, so that's even better. And it says, you have always been an angel, loving, encouraging, forgiving. Your illuminating smile suited your personality. You are forever loved, and you will forever be missed. Tameka Haynes, known to all of her loved ones as Millie, was shot as an innocent bystander in the crossfire of a senseless shooting. She leaves behind a sweet, loving 8-year-old boy named Eric, and she was 3 months pregnant with her second child. If you knew Millie, you knew love. She was vibrant, had no judgment, and took everyone in as family. She lifted everyone around her with generosity and a pure heart. If you knew Millie, you knew a selfless person. She would always put others before herself. Millie was the bright light in any room she walked in, bringing in pure happiness, good energy, and love. Someone you could always come to for love and care. If you knew Millie, you knew a true friend. As we grieve as family and loved ones, all donations will be greatly appreciated and will be allocated toward funeral arrangements. Millie, continue to dance in heaven. You will be missed forever. 200 people have donated to this, and that makes me feel really good. It's had 1.5 thousand shares, and there's 198 people following this GoFundMe. So that's really good. I'm so glad that they have surpassed their goal. And I hope that they continue to get donations. Because don't forget, there is an 8-year-old left behind that someone is going to have to assume care of. But this has just got to stop. So many innocent people are losing their lives this way. And it makes me so sad. I'm going to end the story on that note, guys. Have a great day.